Hello, Ridgeview News Team. Mrs. Buckman and I, wanted to go ahead and give you some information about the news team so that you guys do not feel like we sit there and talk at you the whole time on Monday mornings. We can go ahead and get started, hit the ground running Monday morning. So we're just gonna give you a little bit of information. This is the news team schedule. We have 6 weeks and we're going to try to do 5 broadcasts, but we will at least do 3 for sure, depending on how it goes. This is our first time doing this too, so we're kind of learning with you guys. These are the members, the team members. We have 11 awesome students. These are the positions, and this is what I want to talk to you mostly about tonight. We have some different positions. We have 11 different positions, so everyone will have a position. And you're actually going to apply for these. So as I talk about these, I want you to be thinking about what sounds like something you would want to do for our first broadcast. You will have a chance to do other jobs on different broadcasts, but we're just talking about our first one right now, okay? So we have our anchors, okay? 2 anchors. They're just like the anchors that you see on the news programs that you watch on TV at night. These people are going to obviously, this is our little outline down here, okay? So they're going to they're going to welcome everybody to the video or to the broadcast. They're going to do transitions. So they're going to say, now we have blah, 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 coming to talk about sports, and different things like that, okay? So you will be kind of the face of the news team, okay? We have the meteorologist, okay? That's kind of like a weatherman or weather girl, okay? That person will be looking up find the, right here. They will have a 30-second blurb in each video, okay, about the weather. So it'll be a 10-day forecast. So you'll look up the 10-day forecast. You'll be in charge of looking up all that information. You're tell the kids what they should be wearing to recess, if they should bring a jacket, or if they'd be good just to wear long sleeves, that type of thing. Okay, so you're going to be telling all about the weather. That was what the meteorologist would do. We are going to have a sports reporter, and that person is going to be reporting on sports that we have in our building. So PE, Girls on the Run, we have running club every Friday morning that you could report on. So you might need to do a live on the scene interview at one of those things. And you're just telling the school, the point of this is to be reporting to the school, so you're telling the school how those things are going, giving them updates. Okay. Camera operator, this is going to be the camera person who runs the camera, which it will be an iPad, okay? So you will be actually filming the different blurbs, okay? The different, oh gosh, what do we want to call them? Segments, okay? So you will be running the iPad. The teleprompter, okay? We are going to actually use a teleprompter just like they do on regular newscasts, okay? This is the teleprompter that we're going to use. And basically what you can do is you're going to copy and paste the script. So each person will give you their script. Each person will give their script to the teleprompter person, and you will copy it into this website, okay? And so I copy and pasted a paragraph about animals or something, okay? Just to kind of show you guys. And then you will click Start Prompter, and look at this. Maybe forward. Okay, I have to click forward. And then this will be on a computer. That way whoever, the anchors or whoever is talking, knows what they need to be saying. Okay, and you can make it go faster. So you'll be all in charge of running this. So you'll click Start, and the people will be reading from the screen. That way they know what to say. Okay, so that'll be your job to get all of that set up for each person, for each reporter. Okay, so that's the teleprompter. We're going to have 2 reporters, reporter 1 and reporter 2. And this is kind of a unique job. You're just like the on-the-scene reporters on a newscast. You're going to get to pick a segment each week or each broadcast, okay? So there's some different things that you could pick. There's 9 different ideas here. So each reporter will pick 1 per broadcast, okay? So if I'm the reporter for this week, I might say I'm going to do a word of a week, and I'm going to do this whole little segment about a word of the week. Or maybe I'm going to feature a teacher, okay? Or maybe I'm going to do some timeless tips, so tips that you can use for the rest of your life for the kids. Or maybe I'm going to do a survey says. So you can look at these and figure out which one you want to do, but you actually get to pick what you report on if you're a reporter. There are 2 reporters, okay? This one's kind of cool, a growth mindset. So you can feature a student who's trying something new, and it could be educational or not. And then you could update them on their progress. We could do a featured tweet. Lots of our teachers are tweeting things, so you could showcase one of those tweets and talk about it. Or this one's one of my favorites, a leader cam. So you would actually get to go around the school and find people who are being leaders and interview them about what it means to be a leader or how they, are a leader, what they do to be a leader. So there will be 2 reporter positions. So if you would like to be a reporter, you can mark that. Okay. The next one is producers. These are going to be the 2 people who are the iMovie experts. We are going to start using iMovie. So you will need to be able to run iMovie. We will teach you. Okay, so you don't need to know to be able to be a producer, but we will teach you that. So you'll need to, basically you're going to be putting the videos together. Okay, we're going to be adding music. We're going to be adding in different what am I saying? Segments. We are going to use a green screen, so we'll teach you how to use a green screen on iMovie. It's going to take 2 people to get those put together each week. So we definitely need 2 people for that job. The next one is a photographer. At the beginning of each broadcast, our intro is going to have some photos from the week. So you are going to be taking an iPad around the school and you're going to be taking some pictures. Okay. And then maybe in some of our transitions, we might have some pictures too. And then at the end, okay, we're going to run some credits and it will have pictures from the week and music and different credits and stuff. Okay. So these are the 11 different jobs you can have. What I'm going to have you guys do is in the email that your parents just received, there is a link to, a Google form. What you're going to do is you're going to type your name and you're going to tell me your first choice, your second choice, and your third choice. Okay, and then I will look at them and assign roles for this time and go from there. Guys, this is the outline, okay? So if you get one of these jobs, say you are the sports reporter, okay? Say I get the job of sports reporter. I'm going to come down here to the outline and I'm going to find where it says sports reporter under person in charge. Okay, so sports reporter. So this is my area. So I know that this week I am in charge of doing a segment about one of these things. PE Girls on the Run Running Club. Okay, and I know I only have 1 minute. So I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to talk or interview. It can only be 1 minute, okay? And then I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to type my script, okay? So I'm gonna say, I don't know, hi, blah, blah, blah. I see that you're participating in running club. Why is running club important to you or something? And then you would let them answer, okay? So we should be able to see exactly the questions that you're going to ask and the things that you're going to say right here, okay? So this will not be empty, okay? By the time we're ready to record, this will all be full of all your scripts. So you can see that the anchors are going to write their scripts here, okay? And the reporters are going to write their scripts here, okay? And then, let's see. Yeah, so anchors need to know. I can't remember if I took that off or not. Oh, I did take that off. Okay, I need to switch that really quick. Okay. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Basically, you can see that all these seconds will add up to our total video time. We want to keep it pretty short, okay? So you need to really stay within your seconds that you have allotted for your whatever your job is. I'm trying to think. Oh, the next thing that you're going to do after you fill out this little survey, okay, is you are going to go to Google Classroom and you're going to join this class, okay? And our class code is in the email that I sent to your parents, okay? If you still have a question after watching this video, you still have a question, go ahead and in our Google Classroom, add a comment right here, okay? And go ahead and ask your question. That way we can get it answered before Monday. We will be checking these. So if you have a question, go ahead and type it in and we'll try to answer it. And if you check back, then hopefully we'll have your answer to you before Monday morning. Otherwise, we will see you Monday morning. Thanks, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I have one more thing. I actually forgot to change something and it was wrong. So I need to tell you that the photographer is actually not a job anymore. Okay, so that's not a job that you can apply for. Um, it is the need to know. That's kind of like another reporter, but if you look down here, these are school-wide announcements. So if you are the need to know reporter, you are going to get 45 seconds to talk about everything that students need to know. Okay, so you're probably going to need to go to Mrs. Milbert or Mrs. LaCroix and say, what do you want in the broadcasts for this week? Okay, what does everybody need to know? What does the school need to know? And then you're going to write those things down and you're going to write them, you're going to type your script here, and then we will take a video of you doing the need to know. Okay, so you would be the need to know reporter. So we are not going to have a photographer. Maybe Mrs. Buckman and I can just be a photographer. So I will go ahead and change that on the Google form and you should be able to submit your top 3 choices. Okay, bye guys.